Hey everybody, and welcome to a very special video. It is going to be a reaction video to the new Star Wars The Last Jedi trailer. It was released just 25 minutes ago. It's actually the first time I do a reaction video like this. Of course, during the E3 we already done some stuff like this, but people did ask for stuff like this, so if you guys want to see more like this regarding Star Wars, maybe the new Star Wars Battlefront trailer reaction, let me know. Here we go. I haven't seen it yet. I'm very, very excited. We do an analyze with the trailer afterward. Ah, she's training.
Breathe.
It's the island.
Just breathe. Now, reach out.
Ooh.
What do you see? Light.
Was that Leia? Oh.
Darkness. A balance. It's so much bigger.
Oh snap! Oh damn, boy!
I only know one truth.
Ooh, nice!
It's time for the Jedi to end.
Ooh, baby! Cannot wait. There's a lot to discuss. Again, these teaser trailers are always very, very good. Let's see. Is there nothing else? Yeah, nothing yet. This push. No, go away. Fuck off. Okay, let's do a quick analyzation. So yeah. So again, she's here during training. I actually had this discussion today with a friend at school where usually between the Star Wars movies, always a large period of time has surpassed, right? So between episode 4, episode 5, and episode 5, episode 6, always several weeks, months, maybe even years have surpassed. Same goes for episode 1, 2, 3, and of course then 7. You know, this might actually be the shortest time gap we actually surpass here. Of course, it's Rey's theme that you hear there. Then Luke. I mean, that's Mark Hamill's voice.
Just breathe.
Again, the island. I do like that we get a little bit of like that Jedi training. It's always so cool. It's just a throwback, you know, to Yoda training Luke.
What do you see?
Can we get rid of these fucking shit? This has to be Leia, right? Who this? I mean, she's the only one with still like the funky hairdos. Might be a little nudge to like Carrie Fisher, who of course, you know, passed away, but they completed her scene, so maybe it's like just a small showcase of that.
Darkness.
That's a little of a strange thing. Like, they had, of course, the melted helmet of Darth Vader as well in the previous trailer, but it was literally that one shot. So I wonder if in this movie, again, it's this only one shot of Darth Vader's helmet that we're gonna see. This, I don't know. What the hell is this? Is this a tree? This looks something like out of Dark Souls. I'm also gonna admit I don't know what this is.
Balance. It's so much bigger.
Hold on. So she's fighting with the lightsaber, training with the lightsaber. To be honest, the posture of this character right here is a little strange. To right, you would think it's Luke. Might be. It's kind of hunched. This Christmas, baby. Cannot wait. This is so cool. What is like? So we have new aircraft. We have things in the background, which I assume are like the new AT-ATs or AT-STs actually. They're like speeders actually. This looks like a Tantive. His ship gets blown up. Ooh! Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? A-wing, baby. It's a little A-wing. See, there's all these little touches you can see in these trailers. We got an A-wing here. Hold on. What is that? Is it just a regular TIE fighter that was destroyed? Yeah.
I only know one truth.
Ooh. This is the flashback, isn't it? This part here, which we saw, of course, in episode 7, where he lays his robot hand on R2. Like, this is when, I assume this is the school or the temple where they trained. I can't make out if there are, like, a lot of bodies there, but this has got to be that point. Then we have Phasma. Hold on. At first I thought these were B-wings. They look like them, but they look like steroided B-wings. These look like carriers. I am glad though that they add more fighters. The last one of Star Wars Episode 7 only had X fighters, and it just, you know, even in the first Star Wars they had X-wings and Y-wings, so.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
Oh! Mark Hamill. Jedi to end. Oh no! Is he gonna die? What's gonna happen? I mean, he either has to die in this part or 9 to end that generation. Right? Like, and it's interesting. It's gonna be interesting how they do it with Carrie Fisher's character, you know, with Leia, where they now have to write her out too. But I'm sure that probably they had her maybe die in episode 9 as well, just because if they didn't do that and they would continue Star Wars with let's say like episode 10, 11, 12 in so many years, you know, it would be weird, you know, if that lingered on. So they needed, you know, the new generation of Star Wars, Poe Dameron, Rey, Finn. So, you know, to kind of like, you know, give your worthy salute to the previous generation, they kind of need to get rid of them on a good, you know, good sort of way. And it's going to be curious to see if Mark Hamill is going to be indeed, if he's going to die here or in the episode 9. They say he's in episode 9, but on IMDb it says rumored. And so I hope that they're just going to keep it as rumored, so that at least we still get that suspense, like, ooh, is he gonna make it or not in this episode? Anyway, I'm very excited. I would say that the trailer did not have the same impact that episode 7 did. Of course, it was 10 years since the last Star Wars, and now we get these things yearly. So I was impressed. Definitely tastes like more. But again, it wasn't that same, like, oh my god, that episode 7 had. I'm also a little worried because this is the last year where I'm really looking forward to Star Wars, because Star Wars episode 7, of course, was the continuation of the story after 10 years. Then Rogue One was a side story that I really wanted to see. And also had all these new characters that you know, well, eventually, they weren't that deep of characters. But again, it was the side story that was kind of cool and had a very different vibe. Then Star Wars Episode 8, again, the story continues. But then next year, we get the Han Solo movie, and that's for the first time where I kind of have to hold back and say, I'm not really looking forward to that movie that much. Purely because it's like, well, for me, Han Solo is Harrison Ford. I don't need to see a prequel about his whole life because we kind of know how it play out. And people say, well, it might be fun to see how Chewbacca and Han Solo met. I don't care. Like, give me new content, give me new story regarding that. So again, that's that movie's gonna have to do a lot to convince me that it's going to be good. But overall, again, I'm very happy with this. Again, it would be, tell me what you guys like about these reaction videos. If you guys like it, I'll do more of them. I won't turn into something like Angry Joe, who, like, you know, used to do all these reviews, and now he does only much, like, reaction videos. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.